Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another PrawnLAB video. I am your host Adam, and in today's video we are going to be looking at our ultimate Home Assistant guide. Now there are many ways that you can install Home Assistant, especially in this day and age. Now I'm just going to bring my Chrome window up here. Now my personal instance, which is at 10.54.22.1, this is run on a Hyper-V virtual container on my Windows server, because my Windows server runs Active Directory and all that stuff. But how we're gonna look at two methods today. We are going to look at Docker, which is this one. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not correct. 116. This is Docker. So, because you see, it doesn't have a restore backup. So we'll look at setting up. I'm not really going to go into depth with this. This will be a different video, but I will show you the steps, which are pretty similar. Then the other method, which we are going to look into, is OS. So this can be a Raspberry Pi, anything. This specific example is on Proxmox. So there's a helper script you can find somewhere on the internet, and then you can just install it. Now one thing I will say is it does use quite a lot of RAM on Proxmox, but if you have a huge 64 gig Proxmox cluster, who knows, right? Or you can just go the Raspberry Pi way. You can buy a Raspberry Pi, flash the image, or you can just buy a Home Assistant Green, which is their pre-made. I will grab it up here. I'll put it up here. Or you can just buy the Home Assistant Green, which is their plug-and-play thing, it's like you would get an Alexa or something like that. So you can see here, it's about £99 for us in the UK, and it might be different for places other places in the world. So as you can see, it is taking a long time due to the RAM usage. But as we are now logged in, so if I go to HIOS, you can see it's at 3.76 gigs out of 4 gigs, which is fine, but it does take a lot. So we're going to go ahead and click Create My Smart Home. We're going to give it a name. I'm going to set a password, super secure, and then we're going to go ahead and select Create an Account. And I know this does it wrong every time, so don't get any ideas. So wherever we are somewhere. We're going to go next. We're going to, because this is a test server, why not? So next. Now look, you can see it's found a couple of things. So Android TV remote, that's my Google Chromecast in my living room. Apple TV is an emulated HomePod and Airport Express. Google Cast is a display, a TV, and a few other things. Matter and Thread. So if we say finish. So now you're greeted by the dashboard. You can see all the Google Cast devices were added automatically. You can see my name, which is unknown because we don't have it on the mobile app. You can see the weather for wherever I put myself. We are going to change that. We'll change that in a bit. And then you can see all the options here. So if we go to notifications, you can see it's found some devices, which is good. If we go to discover those, we can see Airport Express. So why we can add our Airport Express? Why not? Yeah. And then give it a second. There you go. So now it's found an area, but we don't want it to be that. It is in the bedroom. Just going to say finish, and then that's ignored. We'll ignore that for now. Right. Okay. So now we want to add some lights, because this dashboard is looking very boring. It's just got a few things in here. So we're going to go to Settings, Devices and Services. We're going to add an integration. So I've got 3 2-year lights, TP-Link 2-year lights. So we're going to find TP-Link, Tapo, 2 years a different thing, and then we're just going to click Submit. So now I have got one in my office, I've got one outside, and I've got one in the kitchen. So I know that this is my kitchen light, so I'm just going to bring this down here to enter my login details, and then it should be the only time I need to. Alright, I'm hoping that'll do its thing. Yep. Right, so here we are. So now you can see it's found the following lights. So I'm going to put it in the kitchen and done. Now, my 2 other lights have popped up because it knows I've configured it. So we can see our first light we're just going to add. Yes, I do. And then I'm going to put it in the office. I'm going to give it a desk icon. Cool. Add. Right, then we're going to add the outside light. Yes, I do. We're going to add a new area. Outside. Grass. I'm going to add it. So now if we go back to our overview dashboard, you can see all of these have been added in their respective areas, which is good. Now my main concept of it, we're going to add Tuya. As you can see here, I use Tuya local, but to save us time, we're just going to do this. So you might have like ultra bright. A lot of things are based off of Tuya. I'm just going to enter my code, and then I'm just going to bring this off here so you can see my email address. I'm just going to grab my phone. I'm going to open the Tuya Smart app. And then I'm going to go to here, scan the QR code, and then I'm going to say link. So now I should be able to click submit, which I have done. Now look, so now it's just ignore my email, I don't actually care. So now it's come with all these lights that I might want to add. So this is in the bedroom, this is Isabel, so I'll say Isabel, this is Teddy Bear, and we'll add it. Lava lamp is in our living room. Bed lamp is in my bedroom. Xbox is in the kitchen. This is in the master bedroom. Okay, this is also in the same area. And then upstairs is in the hallway. Or we can just say upstairs. I'll just give it a stairs icon. Okay, so now all of those have been added, and now I can go to entity or devices and entities, or filter by light dot. So now you can see all of our lights are now here. You can see TP-Link, 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 and Tuya. So for example, I can open up my bed lamp, and I can open up my bed lamp, and I can turn it off. Now the light behind me has just gone off. Turn it on again, and that's the thing. All right. So if I go back to devices and services, there are a few things that we can add. I could add a hash agent. Oh, it doesn't show up, I lie. But what we can do now is we can look into add-ons and stuff like that. But before we do that, I do want to show you hacks. So hacks is a really good, it's called Home Assistant Community Store. So you install it and then you carry on and you can set it up and you can use stuff that has been made by the community. So we are OS, but you might be container, you might be core, whatever, but we're OS supervised in this instance. So, I think we'll click this one, yeah. Right, okay, so we're going to open the link. Yes, I am. And we're gonna, okay. So we're just gonna install, so this is the easiest way apparently. So I'm gonna click start. This is quite new, I think. Okay. So, what does it say? So it says navigate to the logs. Okay, so what we can do then is we can just head over here. Oh, I am on the wrong I'm on the wrong Home Assistant. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong Home Assistant. Oh, I'm so tired. Right, let's try that again, shall we? 120. Right, yes, now I want to open it. Right, now we're on the right one. Oh, wrong password. There we go. So now, if we're actually on the right Home Assistant, which I think we are, yeah, because it's got all this, it's not got all my other stuff around here. Here we go. Click install, and then we should be able to start the add-on. Yep. Then if we could head over to logs, when it starts, we'll give it a second to start. Head over to logs, you can see everything that's happening. So at the moment it's downloading and saving to hacks. It's unpacked, and now we just need to restart Home Assistant. Go to settings, go there, we'll go to restart Home Assistant, and we'll say restart. So now we'll say connection lost, reconnecting at the bottom here. Yep, there it is. So now we just have to wait for it to finish. On that note, we can go ahead and look at the Docker install. So this is the Docker. This is running on a Raspberry Pi Zero W, so it might be a bit slow. So I can go here and I can do the same process, create a user account. Now I have made sure to expose the Bluetooth and all that stuff correctly, so that will appear up as Bluetooth in a second. Once again, it does it wrong every time, so we'll just do that. Right. We'll go next. And then it should... Right, so once again, it's a demo system, I don't really care. But on a normal installation, I wouldn't put these in. I might put basic analytics, but I wouldn't put anything else. So now we wait a little bit, and then, oh, hello. Right, here we go. So it has found all of these compatible devices. Bluetooth and IP beacon tracker don't actually exist there just because it has a Bluetooth module. So we're going to click on finish. So then going to bring us up to a dashboard again. Right, we're going to go to settings, devices and services, and we can see all of these things have been discovered. So once again, we'll go ahead and we'll add the TP link again. Okay, and I'll just bring this down onto my screen, so on my other screen, so I can enter my details. Alrighty, so I'm going to configure my kitchen light first, like I did before. Enter my details, because it needs to authenticate with the actual Tapo service, but then it all is done locally. Right, so if I pull this back up to here, you can see you can add this to the kitchen. And then as soon as I do that, before I've even done it, you can see it's found the other one. So I'm going to go add, yes. I'm going to put this in the office. But obviously I'm not going to do the whole thing again, I just wanted to show you that it is very similar. So I'm going to say desk, add, finish. And then we're going to do this one, that one. And then we'll say outside when it pops up. So here we can say add new area, outside, grass. If I can spell, would be great. Seriously. Right, there you go, and we can click add. And then once again it will do the dashboard. But it's very similar steps. Back to our other one. So here we're back, and I think it should be done. So we can go to devices and services. Can add new integration, type in hacks, there we go, yes, 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 add. Right, so now we need to authorize in GitHub, so we're just going to click there. I'm going to select my GitHub account, and it's going to ask me to enter the code displayed, so I'm just going to copy that in and click continue. Yep. And then I'm going to click authorize hacks, and then we should be good to go. It should go through, there we go. So now you can see we've got the one entry for hacks. So as you can see, it has got the one service up to date. You can see it's up to date and all that stuff. So if I do Control-Shift-R to clear the cache, you should see the logo appear up next to hacks. There we go. So now we can go into hacks and we could install some custom stuff. Oh hell no! How do I make that dark? Oh well. So for example, I could install Dwayne's dashboard. Or one that we might actually use, I can try Alexa Media Player, although I think it still doesn't work. So we'll try. We'll download Alexa Media Player, and you can very easily install hacks on a container, which will work. We'll also install Mini Media Player. And then we can also go ahead and install Alarmo. Actually no, we won't use Alarmo. So now if I go to here, it'll tell me that I need to restart my thing again. I'll just submit. Then at the bottom here again you will see connection loss reconnecting. That is how you know that it is restarting or you've lost your internet connection. So we will just wait a couple of seconds for that to come back up. Shouldn't be too long. And while we're waiting, we can just go ahead and have a look at the usage. It has gone down to 3.39. Obviously this guy who's made the helper script has obviously determined that it's going to be using 4 gigs or under, so that is absolutely fine. We can leave it at that. Right, we're back up and running. So we can go to devices and services. I lie. I completely lie. Oh no, I don't. Sorry, I forgot what we downloaded. Right, devices and services. So I've got a bit of cold. Alexa media player. And then obviously I'm just going to drag this down here. Right, so im.co.uk. So I think, is it going to do it? Because it didn't, no, it's still not working. That's annoying. Oh, I lie. Do I lie? Am I lying? It appears I might be lying. So this is where we are at the moment, but obviously I can't see the... Yep, great, there we go. That's what normally happens. Right, we'll try this again. I'll just go back to Home and say open the website. We'll go sign in, already a customer. Just say sign in again. Right, okay, FB8274. Is it gonna work? Because I've been trying to do this for the last 4 updates and it hasn't worked. Nope, it's still broken. Great. This is the error I get for anyone who's interested. Let me know if anyone in the comments has actually found a solution to get this to work. I haven't. Right. But now, you can see this dashboard is quite controlled by Home Assistant. So I can see the LEDs are currently on, but it's in its own. I can't edit it. It's controlled by the dashboard, by Home Assistant. So we're going to go to settings, and then there should be an option here for dashboards. We're going to go into dashboards. Going to click add a dashboard here at the bottom right. Going to do new dashboard from scratch, and we're going to give it a title of overview DIY. Then we'll just give it a account icon because obviously because this is going to be used by people. So I'm going to go to overview, and then you can go to edit, and you can see this is a new view. This is section. So we're going to create a new section over here. Now, let's say for example I wanted to have a section for my room and a section for my office. So I'm going to say bedroom. I'm going to put a bed. Oh no, just a normal bed, don't get too excited. Right. Then, under entities, you can see here I can add an entity. So I'm going to say Add display, and then we'll see up here, look. You can see up here that it is off. So, oh, that was not meant to happen. You can see up here that it's off. Okay? And then that's showing a status. The same for bed lamp. You can now see the bed lamp is 100%. So we're going to go ahead and we're also going to add Adam's fan. Or, actually no, we won't. So we can just go ahead and save that, and then now we can see. That's what it looks like. I can then go to add, and I'm going to add media player. So we're going to do mini media player because it's my favorite. Then we're going to find Adam display. There it goes, pops up. So we're going to say artwork, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yep. Okay, so then we can change the layout. So if I wanted to make it smaller like that, or I wanted to make it longer like that, which I don't, I can. So we're going to make it the normal size, and then we'll make it one bigger than that. Oh gosh, no, I've broken it. Right, hang on, I broke it. Right, but you get the point, right? So if I go media player again, and then I say Adam display, there we go. Okay, so I can then save that, and then there we go. So I can, if I save it again, I can then do that, and I hear it clicked on. You can hear the volume changing. I don't know if you can, but I can, and I can turn it off, and then it will change to paused. But as soon as I turn it off, it'll change to off, which is fine. Okay. Then I want to add my lights, so I'm going to use a tile because it looks the nicest, or if you want this to be like a tablet dashboard or something like that, you can of course use a light button. So if I find it, light over here, so I want to change it to bed lamp. So now you can see that I've got this very big button that's very intuitive. I can click here to change it, and I can change it like that. Then it will dim the light. I can do that. You can see it dims on the picture as well. You can do that. It changes up there, and I can turn it off. This is very nice if you're going to have like a tablet dashboard. Like I've got one on my desk that uses AppDaemon on my actual server. So I'll just show off that. I believe it is 50/50. He says, he hopes, he prays, he begs. He says, he hopes, he begs, he prays. Right, we'll figure that out, why that isn't working. But I've got an app daemon dashboard just next to me here. So I can click onto it, I can control my bed lamp, it turns off now, turn back on, and etc. So I'm just going to figure out, so that is an add-on. So under add-ons, you can install app daemon, which is what I am using. And I can open the web UI. Ah, there we go. That's just taken a bit of time today. Oh, great. So I can go to dashboards, and then mine is bedroom panel. And then this is what it looks like. Okay, so back to our DIY dashboard, he says. Something's broken. It's not good. Right, hang on, we'll close that off. Right, okay, we'll open Chrome again. Right, 10.54.22.120.8123. Okay, so I think my internet's having a bit of a cry. So we're just gonna disconnect and connect again. Right, so there's no, oh, that's not good. Okay, well, there we go. Right, we're up and running, everyone. We don't need internet, it's Home Assistant, right? Okay, so back to overview DIY. So now that we've got my bedroom, maybe I want to add another one for my office. So we can do the same thing. We can go to here. We can change this heading to office. Oh, hello. Alright, okay. Alright, go away. Go away. Oh, you cheeky git. Anyway, when this is done, we can hopefully carry on with our lives. I hope. Oh, hey, close window. Come on. Can you just, like, Control-Shift-Escape out of this? Why, as soon as I start recording a video, does everything go to praise? We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. There we go. Alright, so I want to make an office, and I want to make icon desk. Okay, and then under entities, I want to put the office light, so I can see the status of the office light. So there's a lot of things, because it's tape out, but I'm just, I don't want to do that. I just want it to be literally office light. Office light, there we go. Okay, so now I've got that thing, and maybe I want to have the same light card as over here. So we're just going to go there, and we're going to say copy. And then up here we'll say paste from clipboard, which I do want to do. I'm going to change this to office light. Save it, and then there we go. So you can see this. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to set up the app. Because as you can see here, wherever I am, I'm unknown. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm then going to start screen recording on my phone. So if I go, I'm going to go into the app first so you don't see the rest of my stuff. App configuration. That's over. Right, okay. Right, okay, so as you can see here, it's scanning for servers. So home is my main one, home 2 is my Raspberry, that is wrong. Home is my Raspberry Pi and home is my main one. So it can't find it, so I'm just going to go enter address manually. There shouldn't be a problem for you because you're probably only going to have one on. I'm just going to enter, oh, hello, the IP address, which is 10.54.22.120.8123, connect. Oh, I lie, it's not 8124, it's 8123. There we go. So now I can enter my username and my password. Oh my goodness. And then we can go log in. And then over here now I am logged in. I've got my 2 servers. I'm going to activate this one. And now here we go. We've got the main overview dashboard with everything on. I can go into my lamp. I can turn it off. I can turn it on, and etc. Now I can go to the menu and I can say overview DIY and I can see my other dashboards. I can go off and on. Right, I'm going to stop recording on my phone. Okay, so now if I refresh my page, this should change to like away. Oh, I stay correct. Okay, but if we go to devices and services, we find mobile app. Here we are. Go to one device. Right. Here you can see. Okay, cool. Here you can see all my details. So you can see the app version. You can see where I am, which isn't working at the moment. Storage, my steps today. It's all the morning, so I haven't done very many. The Wi-Fi I'm connected to, location permission, geocoded location, connection type, etc. That is fine. That is really good. You can see my battery and all that stuff. So now, on top of this, we can now send notifications to my phone. So I can type in title. So if I get my phone real quick. And I screen record. So I'm going to send a notification. I'm going to send a notification. I'm going to give it a title of testing. I'll probably turn my phone off Do Not Disturb though. Testing, and we'll say hello. So now if I say perform action, there you will see a message that says testing hello. If I don't even need to have a title, I can just say hello, and it will say Home Assistant hello. Now that can be used very handily in automations. So I can say if the bedroom door opens, send me a notification, which I do have actually through Alarmo, which is my alarm system. Now, say you wanted to set up some automations. Before that, we need to organize our areas. So we're going to go to areas, labels, and zones. So here you can see zones. Zones are places. So like you can see, I have no clue where this is, because it's not where I live. Anyway, I can create a new zone. Say, when I go to the shops, notify me to open my shopping list. Something like that. Just going to go to areas quickly. And you can see this area was created. We don't want this. We don't need it to be here. So we're going to click on it. We're going to click on there, and we're going to click delete. So now, here you go, you can see all of the rooms. So we're going to give them all an icon. So we're going to give this one a bed icon. And we're going to give this one a knife icon. Okay. Going to give this one a living room icon, a couch icon, a sofa icon as Americans call it. And then there we go. Now we can create a floor. So I've got 3 floors. I've got the ground floor, which is below street level. So that's ground, and that's 0. And then that is the bedroom, the living room, and the office. And then you can see it sorts it. I'm going to create a new floor. And then this is first floor, which is where the entrance to the house is. So we'll say 1. I'm going to add the area, so this kitchen, and outside. Add. And then we're going to go create a floor. That's going to be second floor, which is the very top floor of the house. So we're going to go 2. And then this will be Isabel, master bedroom, and upstairs. Okay. So now you can see they're all organized by floor, which is quite handy. Now, say you wanted to create some automations that when you get home, it turns some lights on. So we're going to head over to automations and scenes. And then we're on automations. We're going to click create an automation at the bottom. So there's the things like motion activated light, slow notification, etc. We're going to say create a new automation. Then we can see a when, and if, which is optional, and then. So let's say the condition is when the bed lamp is turned on or turned off, and the time is after 8:30, but before, let's say, 9 o'clock, which it is. Then we're going to select all days. We want it to be all days. Okay. Then I want you to turn the fan on. So we're going to say Adam's fan. I want you to turn it on. So we can say bed lamp off, fan on. So now if I go here and I watch the fan here, if I turn that off, the fan will then turn on. So I can turn the fan on, turn the bed lamp on. And then say we want it to be the opposite. So I could go, just see, last triggered 7 seconds ago. I can say duplicate, and I can change this to bed lamp turned on, and the time is after so and so, then turn the fan off. So we'll save it, and we'll say bed lamp on, fan off. So I would say have a naming scheme out of the box. So mine is when And what happens? So when the bed lamp is off, turn the fan on. I might put some times in there, but I haven't yet. So now if I go back and I say bed lamp off, the fan will turn on, bed lamp on, the fan will turn off. Quite cool. Now, if you had, say, motion sensors or something, which I am investing in at the moment, I have a door sensor on my door, so if I open my door between, I think it is 7:30 and 8:30 in the 7:30 in the morning, 8:30 at night, or 9:30 at night rather, it'll turn the light on. And if I close it, no matter what the time is, it'll turn the light off, which is quite handy, especially when I'm in and out all day. So now you can see we've got some good devices added in. Now, what can you do with these devices? What can you do to help you? So I use mine for a lot of things. So I've got some dashboards around the house. I've got one in my room, one in the office. I've got one in the kitchen, and I've got a few that I'm going to set up some other places. So say you didn't have dashboards, but you had iPhones that have NFC capabilities. So what I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go open my door, I'm going to grab my NFC tag box. So I'm going to grab a small little white NFC tag. Okay. And then on my phone, I'm going to open up my phone. I'm going to screen record again. Give it a second. Right, so I'm going to go here, settings. Then I'm going to go to tags, add a tag, and I'm going to call it tag 1. I'm going to say create and write. Now it's going to ask me to scan it, so I'm going to bring the thing near it. Now it's written this tag with the Home Assistant data. So now I'm going to stop recording on my phone, but I'm going to go to my laptop, I'm going to go tag, and then here we go. So I'm going to go create an automation with tag. When a tag is scanned, tag 1, then I want the light to toggle the bed lamp. Okay, so I'm going to say tag 1, scanned, bed lamp toggle. Okay, so now if I go back to my phone, and then you can see here it says tag 1 never scanned. If I just scan the tag quickly, you can see I can open it in Home Assistant, and the light goes off behind me. And you can see on my laptop it says triggered. So now the fan also turned on. Why did the fan turn on? Because of our automation saying when the light turns off, fan on. If I scan it again, I can open it in Home Assistant, light turns on, fan turns off. Quite cool. Now this can be used around your house, like if you have an alarm through Home Assistant, you can set it up somewhere, and then when you walk in the house, scan it, and it disarms your alarm. Now, what could you do with automations? What is the extent you could go to? So to answer that question, I'm just going to copy this so we don't look at my stuff in my Home Assistant. We're going to go to my automations, and we're going to see what I have. Okay, so this is my Home Assistant. This is the one I use all the time. So I'm going to go to automations and scenes. You can see here there's quite a few things. So I have a backup every night at 3 AM, so you can see 6 hours ago, and that is stored on my Windows server. So I can go to File Explorer, this PC, because it is mounted via group policy, public files, HAOS, and then here you can see all my backups. So I have quite a lot of backups because when I update things, I sort of backups and stuff. But you can see it updates. The last update was today at 3 AM. You can see 3 AM, 3 AM, 3 AM, 3 AM, 3 AM, 3 AM every day. And then sometimes when I'm updating other places as well. So you can see there's quite a few things here. There's a lot of things here. So we'll start some of my most useful ones. So my most triggered ones. So ones that haven't been triggered for a while, like they're cold, like these are old ones. So we're going to go to recent. So when I lock my laptop, the bed lamp turns off. Why was that triggered 2 minutes ago? I have no clue. Oh, when the bed lamp is turned off, lock the laptop. Which didn't work, because otherwise my laptop would have locked. Fan button, so I've got a little remote by my door that I can toggle the fan with. My outside light turns on at 7 in the evening and turns off in the morning at 7 AM. And then there's just a few other things. Now, there's quite a few things that you can do with Home Assistant. Now, I've been in the Home Assistant for about 1.5 years now, and I'm just starting to scratch the surface. So I'm going to just do a few things. So, when just going to cover a few things. So there's a few triggers here that you can use. You can use when something happens to the device, or when it turns on, when it turns off, or when it turns on or off, do something. Or you can use an entity. Entities are different. So if I go back to my devices, at the top here you should see entities. So I'm going to click on entities. And then this is where everything else comes in. So you can see like Atom Display, Google Cast, Person, Device Tracker. These are all the sensors, binary sensors, etc. You can see updates, statuses. So I can say when, so say hacks update, so we'll copy, go into settings, we'll copy this. So then I'm going to go back to automations and scenes, and oh, I should probably plug my laptop in. Right. Oh, hello. Hello, we are back. So, as I was saying before, my computer had a mental breakdown. We're going to create a new automation. So, when entity, and I copied the entity, which was the hacks update, goes to up to date, goes to update available, then I wanted to send a notification to my phone to say hacks needs an update. So I'm going to say persistent notification, because then if I say hacks, so I'll say hacks needs to be, because then it will stay and I can't get rid of it until, so I'll say hacks update send notification to Adam. Okay, so if I test this, I'm not going to screen record because it makes my life too hard. If I do persistent, oh hello, I do not, give me a second to contemplate life choices. Sends a persistent notification, there we go. I think it's mobile underscore app underscore, oh god, underscore Adams underscore iPhone, possibly. I'll have night play. Okay, so because I can't figure this out, we're not going to do persistent. We're just going to do a normal notification. We're going to go notifications. Send a notification with Adam's iPhone. I'm going to say title. No title. Hacks needs to be updated. Okay. So we're going to get rid of this and we're going to save it. So now I'm just going to run this to test it. And then there, hacks needs to be updated, just popped up on my phone. Okay, so what else can we do? What other automations can we look into? Well, say you had some 2-year motion sensors. Or say if I have a 2-year temperature sensor, which I can't for the life of me get to work in Home Assistant, but we survive. Say you had a 2-year motion sensor or a Philips Hue motion sensor or something like that. You could have a motion activated light, and there's actually a template for this. So you would be able to put a motion sensor here and the light there, and then how long until it turns off. But obviously, oh, I'm sorry, what's going on? Obviously, I don't have a motion sensor at the moment. I just have door contact sensors. So now, what if you wanted to set up cameras? You can set up cameras, right? So you can. So I'm going to go here. I've got Agent DVR. I do just want to turn off my camera so you don't see me. So I'm just going to do it. Oh no, that's wrong. Just give me 2 seconds. Just so you can't see me. Come on. Wakey, eggs and bakey. Sometimes I do contemplate why this is so slow. Right, so I'm just going to turn. Okay, it's fine. It's not on anyway. Right. So I'm just going to get Agent DVR, the Agent DVR integration. And it's running on 10.54.22.87. Now you can see here it's got a few things. So here this is going to be in the bedroom, and this is in the garage. So now we can create another new area, in theory. So I'm going to say garage, give it a garage icon. It is on the first floor, and I'm going to add it. And then this is in the bedroom, and then this will just be, we'll just create a new, this is also in the bedroom. No, just going to create a new area, just going to call it alarm panels. Just for now. Or we're just going to call it misc. Okay? So, is there like an icon for miscellaneous? No, great. So we won't put in a floor, we'll just do that. Okay? So now we've got those things in here. We can go to the 3 devices. And you can see there's the bedroom, which isn't working at the moment. we can go to our garage, which is not great. Anyway, normally it would be working. And we can arm our alarm as well from here. So I can go to alarm panel, and you can see I can arm it away, disarmed, etc. So now, what if you didn't have an existing alarm system and you wanted to create your own? Now you can also do that. So you can go to hacks, and then we're going to search here for something called Alarm O. Here it is. So we're going to create it, we're going to download it, and we're going to download it. Now while we're doing that, I'm going to add, or while we wait, it's done, I need to restart it though. I'm going to add my Ring doorbell. Okay, so you can see it's just going to ask you for your username and password, just bear with me for that. So I'm going to enter my details. And then it's going to ask me for two-factor authentication, which is going to come through to my phone. There we go. Okay, submit. And then it's going to ask me to put some, right, here we go. So I've got two things, the hallway chime and the front door. So this is going to be outside, if I can find it. And then this is going to be upstairs. Okay. So now I can go into Ring, and there's going to be a lot of entities. Okay. So you can see the front door, which is going to have some, like, I can turn off motion detection, I can turn the volume up and down, I can see the battery, etc. So if I were to go ring the doorbell now, which I'm not going to because some people are still asleep, it would show here and here. Okay. Now under the hallway, I can turn the volume up and I can start the siren, which I'm also not going to do. And under diagnostics, you can see the strength, and etc. So what if you wanted to make it that when there's motion at the front door, it turns the lights on? So we can take this, and we're going to go to automations and scenes. I'm going to create an automation. Wait, hang on, I think, can we go to motion activated light? We don't have a, okay, fine. Okay, alright, we're getting places. Right, we're going to create the automation. When entity, state, I'm going to copy this entity, goes to, great, that's helpful. That's very helpful. Okay, let's just try and figure this out. Devices and services. Right, front door. Last activity 4 hours ago. Motion detection on. Motion is an event. That's an event. How does it work in just trying to figure out how it works in my okay, so we're gonna find mine. We're gonna go to ring. There it is. 2 devices. We're gonna go front door. Okay, so we need to wait until it actually has been motion for it to work. But here we will find the motion sensor. Okay, that's fine. So say you had a Jellyfin server and you want to get some stats about your Jellyfin server. You can do that. We're gonna go ahead and search Jellyfin under Add Integration. Here it is. So I'm gonna type in 10.54.22.50 8096, and it's going to be, no, I'm using this not an admin, I'm going to use this admin. That's going to add. So now you can see iPhone FinAmp is going to be miscellaneous, and server 1 is in the bedroom. Okay, so now if I go to Jellyfin, I can then go to server, and I can see how many active clients. So I could put this on my dashboard. So I could go to, let's say, we'll create a new section, we'll call it media. Okay, and we'll put like a TV. Put like a TV over here. Okay, and then under entities, we can put Jellyfin. Active clients. And then you can see 0 clients are currently active, which can be quite nice to have at a glance. Now, say you wanted to be able to control your TVs under media as well. We can do that. So we're going to go media player, mini media player, and then we're going to add my living room TV. Okay. Now, say you wanted to have a full-on remote on your thing. We can. So if I go to here, and I go to hacks, I think I just need to grab the repository. So we're going to go to repositories. This is for, I lie. I think. I don't know. I give up. Give me a second to find it. TV remote card. Here we go. Right, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to install. So you want to control. Maybe you want to ditch the remote. You want to make it have a dashboard next to your thing that can control the dashboard, not the dashboard, the TV, and everything more. So we can do that. So first things first, I am going to have to go. I'm going to install this. I'm going to install this. Give it a second. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I need to go add the two things. I need to go add the TV remote. So I'm going to go devices and services. Add this device. So it's going to turn on my TV now. Just need to grab the pin code. Just waiting for it to turn on. Right, so I'm going to enter the pin code, and it's via the TV, so this is going to be in the living room. And I'm just going to make sure the TV's off, because otherwise we're wasting some electricity, so we're just going to turn that off. Now, we are fully done. We need to add another thing. So we need to go back, we're going to add integration, we're going to debug bridge, and then we're just going to say, I think it's 10.54.22.249, if I'm not mistaken. So yep, so I think the TV is now going to turn on and just ask me to approve some things. And we'll be back right after that. Okay, so we have now added all the things that we need. We've got the debug bridge and the Android TV remote. Now, I'm going to go to Overview DIY, I lied, sorry. And then here you can see it's on at the moment, but we're going to turn that off for the minute. It's going to turn off. And we're not going to need this right now. I'm going to get rid of this. Then we're going to go here, we're going to search remote, I think it's called, no I lie. So we're just going to find custom. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So just going to find the downloaded section, which in this case will be type TV remote card. So I think we just need to do Control Shift R to clear the cache, but then I should be able to go to Overview DIY. There. Gonna go add a new like card or whatever you call it, and then in theory, it's very interesting. Okay, what we're gonna do is just gonna give Home Assistant a quick restart. Then while we do that, we can have a look at the usage of Proxmox. We can see how much RAM Home Assistant is currently utilizing. It's going to say login, OpenID redirect. Okay, so I'm just going to enter. Okay, so we should be back up and running. Just going to go back to Overview DIY. And interesting. That is very interesting. I'm going to go back to hacks. I think I might know why. I lie, I don't know why. I'm going to go to hacks. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. So we're going to go back into here. Okay, so I think I need another component. This is interesting. Fire mode card, that's the one I was using. There, okay, that would be why, right, okay. So we're just going to change this repository to that one. Okay, so when this loads up, we can then go ahead and install it. And once it's installed, we'll be able to reload the browser cache or whatever the case may be, and then we can change it, we can set it up to our liking. So we're going to go download and click reload. We're going to go to overview DIY. Going to go to edit, going to add. Now I should be able to scroll down, and under custom you should see, yes, fire remote card. So we're going to select Chromecast and into Chromecast HD, and then that's correct, and then that's correct as well. So you can see it's currently on. I want to make this, say I want to make this YouTube, which is fine, which is already, oh no, YouTube, and I want to make this one, say, Prime, or Jellyfin, then I want to say make this one Prime Video, and then this one Netflix. Right, so I'm going to add that, and then there you go, you can see you've got it. So I can turn the TV on, or off. Now it's off, I think. Yeah, it's off now. I can turn it on, etc., which is quite cool. So now if I go onto my phone, I'm not going to screen record it because it's too much work, not going to lie. I can scroll down, I can refresh it, and then there I found my remote and I can use it. So what if you want that at night when you turn the TV on, it dims the lights down? So say you have smart lights, or turns like our lava lamp on. So I can go create automation, and I can say when the living room TV turned on, and the time is after, say, let's say 19:30, and it's before 6:30 the next morning, and that is every single day. Then I want you to turn the lava lamp on. Turn on. Okay? And I'll say living room TV on. And I'll say night time, lava lamp on. And then we'll do the same. We'll duplicate it. But we'll change this to turned off. Change it to turn off, and we'll turn that off. Okay? And then we'll say we'll do the same thing, living room TV on. And then this is the and if, night time. Lava lamp. There you go. So now you can see our list of automations. So we're going to go back again, and you can see our list of automations that can be run, but some of them have never been run due to the conditions not being met yet. But who knows? They might very well be. So now, what if you want to use Bluetooth? Now this is where the Raspberry Pi one comes in. So I'm going to go to 116. Please don't make me do onboarding. There you go. So it's just going to ask me to log in. So I'm going to go log in. Now bear in mind, this is not going to have all the devices that we just configured, because they are on our Proxmox instance. This is our Raspberry Pi instance. So I'm going to head over to settings, and you can see here, look, our TV's on, so I'm just going to turn that off, make sure that's off. So I'm going to go devices and services, and you can see all of these things. It's discovered printing, discovered matter, and all this. So there's Bluetooth as well, so I can use that to add like Govee Bluetooth lights or beacon trackers and stuff like that. Obviously I don't have anything to show examples for, but what if I wanted to add matter? So you can see matter's already done, it's already set it up for us, it's already done all of that for us. Now, maybe I wanted to add a printing protocol, so I'll say printing, IPP. So I'm going to say the host is 10.54.22.50. Oh, great, that's just great. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to add that, yeah. Just want to get, so this could be bedroom, that's what it is. So that's added, that's our RPI, but what if I want to add it to here? So I'm going to say IPP, printing protocol, and this is going to be server -01. Okay, great, it's not working, but you get the point. So that's the basics of Home Assistant. If you have any questions, please do leave them down in the comments below. We will come back. This will be a recurring series of Home Assistant videos, and we will come back to it eventually. Hope you all have a nice day. You too. Have a nice day. Bye. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.